Hi, I'm Dorothy Godin, broker with Remax Crown Realty, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts. Well, it's been a busy month. I would say this has been a normal November. We had 115 residential sales within the city of Greater Sudbury. Year to date, our numbers are looking more normal in terms of volume, and the average sale price was just over 500,000. So, where many of the cities, especially the major cities, are talking about a reduction in average sale price, Sudbury is sustaining itself, and we are maintaining that 500,000. On average this month, 58% of the sales sold at or above list price, and on average, they sold 2% above list. In the $400,000 range, that market is just booming. And in that $400,000 range, 80% of the sales were at or above list price. And we're seeing lots of multiple offers there. And on average, the sale price, as opposed to the list price, was 6% above. So on average, in that price range, people saw 6% above their list price. So it always goes to show that real estate is hyper local. You want to know what's happening in your area and in your price range. The government has announced that if you're going to switch your mortgage to a different financial institution, you no longer have to do the stress test. Now, that is only for uninsured mortgages. If you have an insured mortgage and you want to switch to a different bank, you do have to do the stress test and requalify, like starting from scratch. But if you have an uninsured mortgage, you can take your mortgage and port it to a different financial institution. But it does have to be the same amount and same term. So there's not a whole lot that you can change. You're just taking the same mortgage and bringing it to a new institution. So I think that might see some competition between the financial institutions trying to get your business. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. I know that across Canada, so many of the cities are saying that their average sale price has been declining, and Remix came out with a national prediction that the average sale price in 2025 is going to go up 5%. But I think here in Sudbury, that might be a stretch because we have been so stable in the last couple of years. As I always mention, like during the pandemic, our average sale price went up to $500,000, and we have maintained that. So I'm not sure that we can sustain any more growth. We'll see. It's very hard to predict for sure. I don't know how you guys feel about the Canada Post strike, but I certainly miss it. I depend on it a lot for my business. And if you're part of my circle, you know that I send out a monthly newsletter, and the December newsletter we'll be waiting to go. You're going to get it late, clearly. And the calendars are already in the mail. I thought that I might be able to catch those and get them out before the strike, but I got them in and then they went on strike the next day. So calendars will be the first thing that'll be back on track. And then, as always, I try to do birthday cards and anniversary cards, and of course they're going to be late. So it's all coming. It's it's such a bad time of the year for the postal strike, but it is what it is, and we'll just do the best we can with it. So I hope you find this interesting. If there are topics that you would like me to cover, by all means, send me a message. Happy to talk about whatever interests you have in the real estate market. For now, you can always reach me at Dorothy Godin at remax.net or 705-561-2360. Have a great week.